Sub-zero currents rush past my naked knees, washing away the memories we used to freeze. An alpine torrent separating your northern bank from mine, eating the landscape of our delicate design. I stand on the shoreline, watching the debris float past, realizing this fragile bridge was never meant to last. The water is murky, contaminated with doubt, extinguishing the fire we kept talking about. The temperature drops as the estuary meets the sea, widening the gap between what you want and me. I watch the autumn foliage drown in the rapid stream, a liquid cemetery for our collective dream. The undertow is vicious, pulling the soil away, leaving us nothing but columns of gray clay. I yell across the canyon, but the roaring is too loud. Your silhouette vanishes behind a misty cloud. Frost is expanding across the liquid floor. We cannot navigate this channel anymore. Thermal shock paralyzes the beating of the heart as the unstoppable current rips us completely apart. Oh, this cold river carries our remnants downstream, washing away the illusions of our favorite dream. A glacial embrace, erasing every footprint of our sacred place. We are swept away by the momentum of the chill, rushing through valleys against our own will. No warmth can survive where these deep waters flow, drowning together in the cold river below. Navigation fails when the whiteout arrives, altering the trajectory of our separate lives. The compass is spinning, confused by the frost. Every single reference point is permanently lost. I drop the oars into the freezing deep, accepting the promises we could not keep. The shoreline erodes under the pressure of the ice, paying a catastrophic, unpayable price. Storing is impossible in this permanent shade, trapped in the winter that our silence made. The sediment settles at the bottom of the bed, burying the words that we should have said. The frost is expanding across the liquid floor. We cannot navigate this channel anymore. Thermal shock paralyzes the beating of the heart as the unstoppable current rips us completely apart. Oh, this cold river carries our remnants downstream, washing away the illusions of our favorite dream. And I see flood of indifference, a glacial embrace, erasing every footprint of our sacred place. We are swept away by the momentum of the chill, rushing through valleys against our own will. No warmth can survive where these deep waters flow, drowning together in the cold river below. Oh, river below. Hey. Let the water rise, let the torrent swell, sweeping us out of this watery hell. The ocean is is waiting to swallow the grief, offering a massive, bottomless relief. Submerged in the numbness, drifting away into the vastness of an infinite grave. Flowing fast, freezing deeper, saint to sleep. Washing away the illusions of our favorite dream. And I see a flood of indifference, a glacial embrace, erasing every footprint of our sacred place. We are swept away by the momentum of the chill, rushing through valleys against our own will. No one can survive where these deep waters flow, drowning together in the cold river below, swept out to sea, far from the shore. We don't have to fight the current anymore. Frozen stream, cold river, cold river. The barometer plummeted without making a sound. Invisible currents sweeping across the barren ground. We sit in the parlor sipping lukewarm bitter tea, ignoring the pressure mounting inside of you and me. The curtains are motionless, the air is dead still, a localized disaster waiting for the force of our will. I see the lightning flickering behind your iris blue, a precursor to the violence I am getting from you. The static electricity is raising the hair on my arm, a subtle forewarning of the incoming impending harm. We balance the teacups while the foundation shakes, waiting for the structural integrity to make its mistakes. The horizon is purple, the energy is locked inside an atmospheric paradox where we can no longer hide. I feel the cyclone forming at the base of my spine, the most devastating hurricane that was ever truly mine. No roaring thunder, just the heavy, humid waves before the sudden collision of our atmospheric fate. We are trapped in the eye of the calmest zone, waiting for the debris to shatter the stone. It is a quiet storm, devastating indeed, a violent turbulence that refuses to go to sleep. No screaming gale, just a crushing internal pull, filling the cup of our trauma until it is full. The gale force resentment is hidden beneath the skin, waiting for the inevitable moment to finally begin. We are the casualty of an atmospheric form, drowning in the center of this quiet storm. The clouds are emerald, the pressure is incredibly high, a beautiful, terrifying sight in a bruised-looking sky. I watch your composure begin to fracture and bend, calculating the wreckage before the inevitable end. The stillness is marking a deliberate icy snare, trapping us inside this lethal, stagnant air. The tornado is rotating deep in the marrow of bone, a meteorological secret that I keep entirely alone. My pulse is the siren, the signal that danger is near, constructing a barrier out of a magnificent fear. We are holding the ceiling while the floor falls away, a silent demolition of the entire horrific day. No roaring thunder, just the heavy, humid weight before the sudden collision of our atmospheric fate. We are trapped in the eye of the calmest zone, waiting for the debris to shatter the stone. It is a quiet storm, devastating just to watch the sky fall. A seismic emotion, a torrential, invisible flood, washing away the lineage of our collective blood. So still the rain, feel the strain. It is a quiet storm, devastating and deep. A violent turbulence that refuses to go to sleep. No screaming gale, just a crushing internal pull, filling the cup of our trauma until it is full. A gale force resentment is hidden beneath the skin, waiting for the inevitable moment to finally begin. We are the casualty of the atmospheric form, drowning in the center of this quiet storm. The clouds disperse, the silence returns, watching the memory of the catastrophe burns. Invisible disaster, quiet storm. Quiet storm. The lunar eclipse positions itself across the sun, a celestial indicator that the daylight is completely done. We operate exclusively in the absence of the glow, thriving in the umber where the decent people never go. My silhouette merges perfectly with the alleyway wall, answering the magnetism of a dark nocturnal call. We draw the heavy curtains and extinguish the lamp, seeking a sanctuary where the cobblestones are damp. Stealth is our religion, obscurity our greatest friend, hiding in the twilight where the strict boundaries bend. I navigate the pitch black wearing a heavy woolen cloak, a phantom walking softly through the industrial smoke, avoiding the illumination of the street lamp overhead, choosing the invisible unpaved avenues instead. We wrote our promises using invisible secret ink, living on the perilous undetected brink. The penumbra expands and swallows up the shape, providing a spectacular invisible escape. Rejecting the dawn, plunging into the dark, erasing the evidence, leaving no visual mark. We carry shadowed hearts inside our unseen chests, a secret romance that inevitably tests the boundaries of darkness, the limits of the blind, leaving the illuminated universe far behind. Beaten in obscurity, veiled from the sight, a pair of outcasts, embracing the night. No spotlight can reveal where this affection starts, protected forever by our shadowed hearts. Vampires of affection fleeing from the morning ray, terrified that sunshine will melt the bond away. I trace your anatomy using only my fingertips, reading the braille of your undetected lips. We are ghosts haunting the perimeter of the town, watching the blinding civilization burn completely down. We pull the blinder over the observant, judging eye, establishing our kingdom beneath the starless sky. The pigment is drained, leaving only grayscale hue, a monochromatic portrait of exactly simply me and you. We burrow underground, avoiding the piercing glare, finding incredible comfort in the absolute nowhere. The penumbra expands and swallows up the shade, providing a spectacular, invincible escape. Rejecting the dawn, plunging into the dark, erasing the evidence, leaving no visual mark. We carry shadowed hearts inside our unseen chests, a secret romance that inevitably tests the boundaries of darkness, the limits of the blind, leaving the illuminated universe far behind. Beating in obscurity, veiled from the sight, a pair of outcasts embracing the night. No spotlight can reveal where this affection starts, protected forever by our shadowed eclipse the logic, black out the rational brain, dancing unseen in the midnight, invisible rain. Spectrum is void, the colors are deceased, releasing the nocturnal, uninhibited beast. Hide me deeper, cover me in pitch, sew me into the darkness with a hidden stitch. Pitch black, no light, rule the night. We carry shadowed hearts inside our unseen chests, a secret romance that inevitably tests the boundaries of darkness, the limits of the blind, leaving the illuminated universe far behind. In obscurity, veiled from the sight, a pair of outcasts embracing the night. No spotlight can reveal where this affection starts, protected forever by our shadowed hearts. Fade to black, disappear completely, whispering in the dark incredibly sweetly. Unseen love, shadowed hearts. The grandfather clock strikes 12 against the quiet hall, watching the headlights sweep across my bedroom wall. Insomnia settles in like an uninvited guest, refusing to grant my anxious mind a second of rest. I toss the heavy quilt off my sweating skin, wondering exactly where this loneliness begins. Counting the sheep, but they turn into my regrets, smoking the last of my stale cigarettes. Pacing the floorboards until the wood begins to creak, searching for the courage that I completely lack to speak. The city is snoring down below my balcony view, while I am entirely consumed by the thought of you. My coffee is cold, sitting untouched in the mug, staring intently at the patterns on this Persian rug. The mattress feels like a bed of rusty nails, a maritime voyage where the navigation fails. The witching hour amplifies the lingering doubt, turning the volume up on what we cry about. No distractions exist when the universe sleeps, opening the vault where the sorrow slowly creeps. Oh, suffering deeply from these midnight blues, walking a marathon in a pair of heavy shoes. The moon is a spotlight, stuck right here with the midnight blues. The constellation shifts outside the window pane, cosmic reminder that my efforts are in vain. I dial your number, but I hang up at the dial tone, terrified to confirm that I am actually alone. The refrigerator hums a terribly monotonous pitch, scratching a phantom limb, an unreachable itch. My reflection looks exhausted inside the vanity glass, waiting for these excruciating hours to finally pass. The television flickers with a static snowy screen, a perfect representation of the places I have been. Every memory replays in high definition dread, a cinema of a failure screening right inside my head. The witching hour amplifies a lingering doubt, turning the volume up on what we cry about. No distractions exist when the universe sleeps, opening the vault where the sorrow slowly creeps. So suffering deeply from these midnight blues, walking a marathon in a pair of heavy shoes. The moon is a spotlight exposing every flaw, trapped inside the grip of an emotional core. We analyze the past until our brains are sore, pounding our fist upon a permanently locked door, begging the dawn to arrive and bring the news. But we are stuck right here with the midnight blues. My patience in half, looking at an old faded crinkled photograph. Time is moving backwards in this solitary zone, stripping the meat completely off the emotional bone. We pray for the sunrise to scatter the despair, but the hands of the clock are frozen midair. Wide awake, bones ache, heart break. Wow, wide awake, bones ache, bones ache, bones ache, heart break, heart break. Ah, suffering deeply from these midnight blues, walking a marathon in a pair of heavy shoes. The moon is a spotlight exposing every flaw, trapped inside the grip of an emotional claw. We analyze the past until our brains are sore, pounding our fists upon a permanently locked door, begging the dawn to arrive and bring the news. But we are stuck right here with the midnight blues. Keep your eyes open, stare at the ceiling, unable to numb this agonizing feeling. Late night, midnight blues. Spiders spin their silken traps across the ceiling beam, catching flies and weaving a deceptive sticky scheme. I am stumbling blindly through a complicated maze, wandering inside this thick impenetrable haze. Every statement you delivered was a woven trap, erasing every logical direction off the map. I trip over the paragraphs you cleverly designed, leaving every shred of simple honesty behind. The sailor's knot pulled viciously tied around my wrist, a labyrinth of alibis completely lost and twisted. I try to solve the puzzle, but the pieces never fit, navigating through the bottom of a snake-filled pit. The rigging on our vessel is an absolute disaster, spinning out of our control, unraveling much faster. I pull a single string and suddenly the whole thing binds, creating a chaotic mess inside our frantic minds. Twisting, turning, wrapping around the throat, sinking quickly inside this fabricated boat. The snare is set, the mechanism locks, trapped inside this suffocating paradox. Oh, we are prisoners of this tangled truth, wasting the innocence of our fleeting youth. A messy combination of sincerity and lies, hiding the reality behind a dense disguise. We knitted a disaster out of complicated yarn, burning down the harvest while protecting the barn. Strangled by the secrets we refuse to untie, caught inside a tangled truth, waiting to die. Creeping out, it suffocates the branches of the oak, choking out the daylight with a vegetative cloak. I try to chop the thicket, but the vines are way too strong, binding us to everything we ever did wrong. The brambles scrape my ankles as I try to walk away, but the undergrowth insists that I am obligated to stay. My knitting needles broke under the pressure of the weave. I manufactured a reality I don't even believe. The sweater is unraveling, exposing all the holes, revealing the corruption hiding deep within our souls. I try to stitch the fabric, but the needle lost its side, sewing up a bandage on a wound and multiply. Twisting, turning, wrapping around the throat, sinking quickly inside this fabricated boat. The snare is set, the mechanism locks, trapped inside the suffocating paradox. Oh, we are prisoners of this tangled truth, wasting the innocence of our fleeting youth. A messy combination of sincerity and lies, hiding the reality behind a dense disguise. We knitted a disaster out of complicated yarn, burning down the harvest while protecting the barn. Strangled by the secrets we refuse to untie, caught inside a tangled truth, waiting to die. Slicing through the cord, smiting this deception with a heavy, righteous sword. So tight, a messy knot. Look what we call. We refuse to untie, caught inside a tangled truth, waiting to die. Sever the strings, let the light fall, nothing left to connect us at all. Loose ends, tangled truth. Neon signs buzz a sickly broken green, reflecting off the pavement, slick and unclean. I order a double just to numb the brain, watching the window for a sign of a train.
The bartender polishes a cracked glass,
watching the miserable hours slowly pass.
Amber liquid burns a trail down
my chest, offering a temporary volatile rest.
Ice cubes rattle like teeth in the cold, drinking a potion that makes cowards bold.
The jukebox is stuck on a crying slide guitar. I am anchored securely to this sticky bar.
Thunder rumbles over the city skyline,
while I drown the memory of you being mine.
A storm is brewing inside
this tiny cup, swallowing the anchor instead of throwing it up. Clouds rolling in over an intoxicated mind,
leaving every shred of sobriety behind. Pouring the liquor
to wash away the mud, mixing the spirit directly into our blood.
Caught outside
in the heavy whiskey rain, drenching our sorrow, intoxicating the pain. Drops of amber falling from a polluted sky, drinking the storm dry, refusing to cry. Bottles of bourbon splashing on our shoes, singing a sloppy rendition of the midnight blues, soaking our souls until we go insane, dancing completely lost in the whiskey rain.
The label is torn on the bottle of regret, trying to manufacture a way to forget. But 80 proof logic is a dangerous game. Every single sip just amplifies your name.
The stool is spinning like a carnival ride, nowhere to run and absolutely nowhere to hide.
My umbrella is broken, my mascara runs,
fighting a battle with invisible guns. The tab remains open, the debt piles high, searching for truth in a liquid lie. Every drop on the roof sounds like a drum, beating a rhythm until I am totally numb. Clouds rolling in over an intoxicated mind, leaving every shred of sobriety behind. Pouring the liquor to wash away the mud, mixing the spirit directly into our blood. Caught outside in the heavy whiskey rain, drenching our sorrow, intoxicating the pain. Drops of amber falling from a polluted sky, drinking the storm dry, refusing to cry. Bottles of bourbon splashing on our shoes, singing a sloppy rendition of the midnight blues, soaking our souls until we go insane, dancing completely lost in the whiskey rain. Oh yeah. Lightning flashes inside the amber jar. We have pushed this foolish band away too far.
The
until we go insane, dancing completely lost in the whiskey rain. Empty the bottle, close the tab, riding out the storm in a yellow cab, pouring down whiskey rain. Twilight strips the colors from the western sky, watching the final hints of daylight die. The timber has turned to a brittle gray ash. No more explosions, no more sudden crash. A chilling breeze sweeps across the campsite ground, scattering the remnants of the passion we found. I pull my wool sweater tight around my neck, surveying the damage of this emotional wreck.
Charcoal crumbles beneath my heavy boot. A grand forest is reduced to blackened root. I blow on the dust, hoping for a tiny spark, but my breath only summons the impending dark. The fuel is exhausted, the branches are stripped. The chalice of affection has been fully sipped, staring at the smoke drifting into the pine, accepting that your warmth is no longer mine. The temperature drops as the shadows grow long. We reach the final verse of a crackling song. No wood left to chop, no branches to break, just a shiver and chill that we cannot shake. We are nothing but fading embers in the dirt, glowing just enough to remind us of the hurt. A dying illumination against the winter frost, calculating the magnitude of everything we lost. The orange hue is surrendering to the black. There is no magical wind to bring the fire back. We huddle for warmth but continue to freeze, just fading embers scattered by the breeze. I remember the roaring blaze of our early days, lost in an intoxicating, blinding maze. But seasons shift and the autumn leaves descend, signaling a natural, unavoidable end. My hands reach out to the faint, rusty glow, seeking a sanctuary we used to know.
The crackle is gone, replaced by a hiss, a quiet demise of our fiery kiss. I watch the red turn to an absolute pale, a tragic conclusion to an epic tale. No matches remain in my empty coat, just a lump of cold coal trapped in my throat. The temperature drops as the shadows grow long. We reach the final verse of a crackling song. No wood left to chop, no branches to break, just a shiver and chill that we cannot shake. We are nothing but fading embers in the dirt, glowing just enough to remind us of the hurt. A dying illumination against the winter frost, calculating the magnitude of everything we lost. The orange hue is surrendering to the black. There is no magical wind to bring the fire back. We huddle for warmth but continue to freeze, just fading embers scattered by the breeze. Yeah. Scattered by the breeze. Blink once, the light is dim. Blink twice, the chances grow grim. The oxygen then suffocating the ray turning our vibrant yesterdays entirely gray. We cannot rub sticks to manufacture a lie. Sometimes you just have to watch the glow die. Cooling down, turning pale, end of the trail. We are nothing but fading embers in the dark, glowing just enough to remind us of the hurt. A dying illumination against the wind of frost, calculating the magnitude of everything we lost. The orange hue is surrendering to the black. There is no magical wind to bring the fire back. We huddle for warmth but continue to freeze, just fading embers scattered by the breeze. Let the ash settle, let the night wind, paying the toll for our fiery sin. Cold hands, fading embers. It tastes like summer on a rainy afternoon. A lingering sweetness that ends much too soon. I drank the nectar from your porcelain hand, but now I'm sinking in this shifting sand. I saw the light fading inside your tired eyes, wrapped in the silk of our unspoken lies. The calm is empty and the heart is cold. We're trading diamonds for a fool's gold. It's a beautiful sting, a delicate scar. We're chasing the sun, but we're drifting too far. The nectar is heavy, the garden is dead. Oh, it's bitter honey running through my veins, a little bit of pleasure for a world of pains. Sweet on the lips, but it burns in the soul. We're losing our grip and we're losing control. Bitter honey, why do you taste so sweet? I played the chords that you taught me to feel, but the wood of this guitar is the only thing real. Your shadow is dancing on the bedroom wall, waiting for the gravity to make me fall. I kept the letters that you never sent, counting the days and the money we spent on a dream that was hollow, on a love that was glass. Watching the seasons and the memories pass. It's a beautiful sting, a delicate scar. We're chasing the sun, but we're drifting too far. The nectar is heavy, the garden is dead. Oh, it's bitter honey running through my veins, a little bit of pleasure for a world of pains. Sweet on the lips, but it burns in the soul. We're losing our grip and we're losing control. Bitter honey, why do you taste so sweet?
that the sweetness was just a disguise
for the salt that's hidden in your eyes. So bitter, so sweet,
just a drop is all I
need to break. Bitter honey running through my veins. A little bit of pleasure for a world of pain. Sweet on the lips, but it burns in the soul. We're losing our grip and we're losing control. Bitter honey,
let me go.
let me go.
Bitter honey,
Just a taste of the Thick felt his wedge between the hammers and the keys, an orchestra infected by a silencing disease. I press down on the ivory, but nothing rings out clear. A paralyzed sonata that nobody will ever hear. The grand piano sits inside the corner looking grand, but it rejects the desperation of my trembling hand. We swallowed our vocabulary, gagged the spoken word, becoming the most tragic symphony ever unheard.
the nylon string snapped against the wooden bridge, a voiceless composition stranded on a frozen ridge. I slide my fingers up the fretboard, searching for a tone, but the instrument produces nothing but a hollow groan.
The tuners are completely rusted, stripped of all their gears, unable to broadcast the accumulation of my tears. We lost the frequency, the broadcast went completely dead, leaving a profound vacuum existing in my head. Lower the volume down to absolute zero, strip the cape away from the tragic hero, disconnect the cable, sever the audio line, erase the resonance of your soul meeting mine. We are playing nothing but muted chords, quiet battlefield of invisible swords, unsung melodies dying in the throat, a masterclass in missing the fundamental note. The harmony is gagged, the rhythm is suppressed, a terrible quietness beating in our chest, plucking the wires but no music affords, trapped in the silence of these muted chords.
The amplifier blew a fuse and started emitting smoke. The microphone is severed, every single cable broke. I stand upon the stage and scream into the empty void, but the acoustic properties are utterly destroyed. No decibels exist to quantify the sheer despair, just a pointless vibration trembling in the air. My larynx is locked, paralyzed by fright, a suppressed performance in the middle of the night. We whisper our complaints into a suffocating jar, unable to articulate exactly who we are. The lyrics are forgotten, erased off the page, a pantomime of sorrow upon a soundproof stage. Lower the volume down to absolute zero, strip the cape away from the tragic hero, disconnect the cable, sever the audio line, erase the resonance of your soul meeting mine. We are playing nothing but music.
silence of these muted chords. A sonic black hole swallowing the scream, a completely soundless, terrifying dream. The equalizer flatlines, the monitor is blank, drowning in the quiet inside a sensory tank. Speak up, shout out, try to make a sound before this heavy silence buries us underground. Hush, don't speak. The frequency is we are playing nothing but muted chords. A quiet battlefield of invisible swords. Unsung melodies dying in the throat. A masterclass in missing the fundamental note. The harmony is gagged, the rhythm is suppressed. A terrible quietness beating in our chest and plucking the wires, but no music affords. Trapped in the silence of these muted chords. Cut the mic and the song. We stayed quiet for way too long. No sound, muted chords. The harvest is over and the fields are all bare. There's a scent of wood smoke hanging in the air. I'm leaning on the porch, watching daylight expire, while the horizon is burning like a low burning fire.
I've got a pocket full of copper and a heart full of lead, thinking about the heavy words that we both said. The shadows are stretching like giants on the grass, waiting for this weary hour to finally pass. The wind is a whisper, the crickets are loud. We're hiding our faces in a linen cloud. The day is retreating, giving up the fight. Underneath the copper sky, everything is gold. A story of a passion that's growing old. It's the color of a penny, the color of a leaf, a beautiful moment of a jagged grief, watching the world burn under a copper sky. I'll tune my resonator to an open G and sing to the ghosts of who we used to be. The river is a ribbon of shimmering rust, turning our kingdom of marble to dust.
I've stitched every memory into a quilt to cover the holes of the houses we built. The crows are all circling the old sycamore while I'm pacing the boards of this hollow floor. The wind is a whisper, the crickets are loud. We're hiding our faces in a linen cloud. The day is retreating, giving up the fight. Underneath the copper sky, everything is gold. A story of a passion underneath the copper sky. Everything is gold, a story of a passion that's growing old. It's the color of a penny, the color of a leaf, a beautiful moment of a jagged grief, watching the world burn under a copper sky. Burn on, copper sky, fade to black.
Polished jewelry sits on the marble shelf, a glittering reflection of my lonely self. We painted the dry wall with an expensive sheen, creating the most magnificent illusion ever seen. But the veneer is flaking, exposing the pine, a cheap imitation of a love once divine. I wear your promises like a priceless ring, unaware of the poison hidden in the sting.
We minted currency that had no real weight, trading counterfeit affection to decide our fate. A grand facade erected in a desert town, waiting for the first gust to blow it all down.
Your laughter sounds metallic like a copper bell, ringing through the hallways of our custom-made hell.
We bought the trophies, but we lost the game, investing everything in a meaningless name. We are worshipping idols made of painted clay, watching our grand empire slowly decay, polishing the surface while the center rots away, paying a premium for the roles we play. Oh, it is nothing but hollow gold we hold, a superficial treasure, deceptively cold, shining under spotlights, vacant inside, a glittering casket where our secrets hide. We traded substance for a brilliant glow, putting on a spectacle, a beautiful show. But value vanishes when the truth is told, bankrupt and broken from this hollow gold.
The bank accounts are full, but the vault is bare, breathing in the sterile, suffocating air.
I trace the gilded edges of our picture frame, realizing the picture doesn't look the same. We are rich in metrics, poor in actual soul, struggling desperately to make the fractions whole. An expensive perfume masks the scent of decay, as we watch our golden hour fade to slate gray. Fool's paradise built on a mountain of sand, slipping like liquid through my trembling hand. The crown is too heavy for a head so weak, blinding our vision to the wisdom we seek. We are worshipping idols made of painted clay, watching our grand empire slowly decay, polishing the surface while the center rots away, paying a premium for the roles we play. Oh, it is nothing but hollow gold we hold, a superficial treasure, deceptively cold, shining under spotlights, vacant inside, a glittering casket where our secrets hide. We traded substance for a filthy despair, leaving our heavy pockets completely bare.
All that glitters
is not real, nothing left to feel. Oh, it is nothing but hollow gold we hold. Diesel treasure deceptively cold, shining under spotlights, vacant inside. A glittering casket where our secrets hide. We traded substance for a brilliant glow, putting on a spectacle, a beautiful show. But value vanishes when the truth is told, bankrupt and broken from this hollow gold. Let the gilding scrape away, nothing left for us to say. Empty pockets, hollow gold. Draping this heavy cloak across my shivering skin, hiding the brutal war that I am fighting within. The fabric is woven with a gentle dark thread, a cushion of comfort for my exhausted head.
I sink into the plushness of a quiet despair,
Running my trembling fingers through your absent hair. Tears fall like pearls upon a darkened rug, wrapped in the tightness of an invisible hug.
correction per structure root. Smooth textures conceal a blade of pure steel, pretending this elegant numbness is not real. I trace the rich patterns of our ruined design, sewing my jagged heart beat directly into thine. The parlor is dimly lit with a burgundy glow, masking the undertow, dragging me below.
A tailored suit of sadness fitting perfectly right, buttoning up the grief for another endless night.
Wrapped inside the folds of a beautiful lake, sleeping through a nightmare from which we never wake. Soft to the touch, but crushing to the bone, sitting like monarchs on an isolated throne. Oh, this velvet sorrow wraps around my throat, sailing a river of tears in a sinking boat. It strokes my bruised cheek with a gentle glove, the softest execution of our dying love. We suffocate beneath the weight of luxury, a gorgeous prison offering no amnesty, bleeding out gracefully on tomorrow,
swallowed completely by the velvet sorrow.
Silk curtains drawn against the blinding sun, refusing to admit the damage has been done. The mattress remembers the shape of our spine, drinking the melancholy like an aged wine. I polish the antique clocks that refuse to tick, playing a parlor game that makes me feel sick.
Running my palm against the tufted chair, breathing the lavender scent lingering in the air. The softness lies to me, claiming it protects while slowly destroying the hope it collects. Opulence masking a terrifying void, a gorgeous tapestry we foolishly destroyed.
Wrapped inside the folds of a beautiful lake, sleeping through a nightmare from which we never wake.
the touch, but crushing to the bone, sitting like monarchs on an isolated throne. Oh, this velvet sorrow wraps around my throat, sailing a river of tears in a sinking boat. It strokes my bruised cheek with a gentle glove, the softest execution of our dying love. We suffocate beneath the weight of luxury, a gorgeous prison offering no amnesty, bleeding out gracefully on tomorrow, swallowed completely by the velvet sorrow. Against the skin, heavy on the chest, putting our weary, broken souls to rest. So soft, too dark, erase the mind. Of our dying love, we suffocate beneath the weight of luxury, a gorgeous prison offering no amnesty, bleeding out gracefully on tomorrow, swallowed completely by the velvet sorrow. Brush the fabric, feel the gloom, haunting the corners of a quiet room, silky tears